Hey guys, today I'm super excited to give you my spoiler-free thoughts on Disney Animation's latest film, and that is Wish. And I have a little friend here to talk with me about it. His name is Valentino. He's voiced by Alan Tudyk, and he is hilarious and super cute and super fun. I adore him. He's amazing. But also Star is amazing. We usually have that Disney sidekick. We get two. We get two sidekicks in this movie, and they are both equally amazing. They bring a lot of the comedic elements. And I mean, Alan Tudyk is phenomenal. He's incredible. He's hilarious. And he's so good as Valentino. But we're going to put him aside. But he's probably my favorite character besides King Magnifico, because if you've been around my channel for a while, you know I love me a villain. And King Magnifico is a phenomenal villain. Chris Pine is so good. You get to see his descent into more villainous, more evilness the longer the movie goes on. And it's done not just by his performance, but by the physical look of him, right? His hair starts to get a little bit more fluffy. It's a little bit messed up and things like that, right? Again, not a spoiler. We all know he's the villain. But it's interesting to see, and it's very, very smart, very brilliant with the animators, the team behind it, the writing, and of course, Chris Pine just gets more into that as it goes on. But overall, let me just tell you that this feels like the perfect way to celebrate 100 years of Walt Disney Animation Studios, okay? This is the perfect way to celebrate 100 years of Disney. It really, truly is, because we all know that many of these movies, Disney movies, have wishing upon a star, right? They even say this at the very, very, very beginning of the film. They talk about you look up to the sky and you hope and you make a wish. And that is what you get with many Disney movies, right? And so this kind of, it takes place way back when, and it's kind of the beginning. And so what they do is they use a lot of elements. There's lots of Easter eggs, lots of elements. You'll be watching and it's one of those where you're like, oh, that's this. Oh, that's that. Like, there's so many Easter eggs. But that's not what this movie is, right? It's not literally like, let's just throw a bunch of Easter eggs together and be like, here you go. This is like kind of a thing. No. It's so much more than that, right? It's a fantastic story all on its own. Asha is amazing. Basically, Asha comes, she's 17, at 18 years old in Rosas. You have to give up your wish to King Magnifico, who's going to hold on to it nice, safe, and sound. And every once in a while, he's going to grant someone a wish. But he gets to decide whose wish he grants, right? Of course he does. He just wants what's best for Rosas, right? That's exactly what he wants. Now, Asha is 17, hasn't given up her wish yet. Wish is really hard. That's the song This Wish, which you've probably heard by now, which is incredible. It's this film's Let It Go. It's so good. It made me cry the first time I saw it. But that wish, her wish is so powerful that the adorable little star comes to life and comes down and decides to help her out and help her grant her own wish, right? Star is not really magical in that Star grants wishes, okay? But Star will help whoever needs help. And Valentino wishes that he can talk, and that's amazing because now we have a talking goat who's an adorable sidekick of Asha's as the story goes on. Now we have 7 songs, all of which are incredible. There's not one song that's like I don't really like that song. I really like all the songs. King Magnifico song's my favorite. Surprise, because I love me a villain. But this wish, like I said, is the next Let It Go. I really, truly believe that. There's one, Knowing What I Know Now, I think is what it's called. It's along those lines. Great beat, lots of fun. Really had a blast with that song as well. There's just I'm a Star, another fun kind of whimsical song. Or maybe You're a Star. It's I'm a Star, You're a Star. I'm a Star, I think it's You're a Star. But anyways, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's early on in the movie. And then, of course, Welcome to Rosas is great. Very much a family madrigal type film, type song, right? Like from Encanto. Okay, we're a couple minutes into this movie. Let's use a song to explain everything to you and get things rolling. I mean, as with any musical, the songs have to push the narrative, right? They have to move things forward. They can't just keep you still, because especially in the, this film's like 90 minutes long. So they really need to make sure that every song is there for a reason, okay? And that's why they're so much fun. They're so good. I think the soundtrack is going to be a big hit. I had an absolute blast with that. The animation style, let's talk about that real quick. Absolutely gorgeous. All the stills that are out there, you cannot capture the beauty, this watercolor, stunning, gorgeous beauty in just a still. Now, the stills are gorgeous. The photos are gorgeous. But you watch the trailer and then you watch the movie, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It feels new and unique. There's still that Disney look, quote unquote Disney look, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. The characters all have that look. But it's done in such a different way. It's this leaning into this watercolor. It's the style of Paper Man, one of my all-time favorite shorts. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus. So we've got that style, and they've obviously perfected it to make it an entire feature film. And it's so beautiful. But the story itself is really one of hope and inspiration, but it's also a love letter to Disney. Like I said, there's tons of Easter eggs and nods throughout, stuck in the background here and there. It's been talked about a million times here on the internet that Asha's group of 7 friends are nods to the 7 dwarfs. They have the colors. If you look at their names, the first letter of their names match the first letter of the names of the dwarfs. But I have seen many people say that they think they are just going to be there to throw out one line, if that, and disappear and just be there as a nod. They are not. They are a major part of the story. So do with that what you will. They are a lot of fun. They are great. They are important, integral to the story even, to help Asha along on her journey. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the plot because I'm so deathly afraid of accidentally giving spoilers, because I could just gush about this film forever and ever and ever. But I love Valentino because he's hilarious. Star is super cute, a little bit creepy in a good way, and a lot of fun. Lots of comedy there. Asha is just inspirational, and I mean, she's voiced by Ariana DeBose, who's phenomenal. She's got some incredible, powerful, song moments. I adore her. I think she's beautiful. I love her outfit because I love me some purple. Purple's my favorite color, clearly. So I enjoy seeing her purple dress and her purple outfit. But I think she's just going to be an inspiration for so many. And what I love so much about this movie is that it really is, like I said, a love letter to Disney, but still brings its own story. It could very easily have been filled with Easter eggs, and this is what it's here for, and we don't need to really make it its own story, right? We can just kind of be like, well, let's just throw nods to Disney classics and see what sticks and throw it out there. They didn't do that. It's not half-assed. The story itself is incredible, amazing. I cried a couple of times. I love certain things that they did, and I won't talk about them because I don't want to give you spoilers, but I think a lot of people are going to be very happy, especially with the ending of the movie. And speaking of the ending of the movie, stick around through the credits, because first of all, not only are they another love letter nod to Disney, that's something that happens during the credits, but there is an end credit scene. There's a little button at the end, and it is, if you hadn't cried yet, that one's going to get you. And it's so important, and it's so beautiful, and it's so worth waiting for. Keep your butts in your seats to the very, very, very end, because immediately following the credits, man, there is something that is so special that I think Disney fans are absolutely going to love. So overall, here's my thoughts. Incredible music, catchy music, so much fun. Already was stuck in my head. You guys have heard some of the music because of Wish Wednesday that they've been doing. My favorite is This Is the Thanks I Get, because I love a villain song, and I feel like this song really, especially the animation that goes along with it, you get that descent into evil, that descent into villainy, which Chris Pine does so well. Leave that into, these voice actors are incredible. Every single one of them is so good. The voices of Asha's friends, the voice of Asha, the voice of King Magnifico, the voice of the Queen, the voice of Valentino. Everyone is so good. They gave this their all. You can tell they are all extremely proud to be a part of the Disney's Disney 100. This is the 100th year film, and it's extremely special. And I think the animators as well felt that pride because it really shows in the stunning, stunning, gorgeous animation that, well, is true to that Disney look, quote unquote. It does so much more. It's probably the most beautiful film, Disney film that I've seen in a long time, possibly the most beautiful film I've seen in a long time. The shots are incredible. It's gorgeous. It's so well laid out. I love the colors. I love the watercolor style. And again, still keeping that classic Disney look, whatever you want to call it, with the bigger eyes and the nose, little button nose and the mouth. Like it's the same shapes that we've seen before, just done in a different way. And, like I said, I love King Magnifico. I love a villain. He feels a little bit Gaston, a little bit Jafar, but also something entirely new. Like that's kind of his vibe, and I love it because Gaston and Jafar are two of my favorite villains, so like I'm here for it. But listen, it's also hilarious. There's so many funny moments, laugh out loud moments, silly moments. Not too silly though, and there's heart. There's so much heart and inspiration and it's powerful, and the messaging is there about hope and, wishes and dreams, and which is all of what Disney encompasses, right? Magic, hope, dreams, and that's exactly what it pushes through and wishes, which is why it is called Wish. So guys, check out Disney's Wish in theaters on November 22nd. I highly recommend seeing it on the big screen. It's absolutely beautiful. We don't know when this is coming to Disney Plus, so don't sit around and wait. In fact, I promise you're going to want to watch it again, so just watch it again when it comes on Disney Plus. But you're going to want to be a part of the conversation surrounding this film. You're going to want to know the songs because I am telling you, they are going to be huge. They are catchy. They are so much fun. This Wish is amazing. Yes, but this is the thanks I get. Perfection. Chris Pine is amazing. I will die on that hill. But anyways, you guys let me know if you're excited for Wish down below in the comments. Okay, Valentino is telling you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos like this. Right, Valentino? Yeah, Valentino says yes. I can't do an Alan Tudyk voice. Sorry. You guys can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you guys can check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.